This is the story of my visit to the Waylon Jennings Museum in Littlefield, Texas. Littlefield, Texas is a strange place. It's outside of Lubbock. I want to say maybe an hour. I've only been there 2 or 3 times. There's a lot of abandoned buildings there, so it's kind of surreal when you're there, but there's a big water tower that says home to Waylon Jennings. Here's the outside of one of the buildings, and it shows the Waylon Jennings logo. It's called Waymores. It's actually more like a garage and a store. Here's an example of one of the abandoned buildings there. Lots of trains out there in Littlefield, Texas. I saw this one hauling tanks. Here's another shot of how it looks, and if you didn't know it was there, you might just drive right by. I felt a little out of place because I was in work clothes, but I still went inside. There's a big back room with all these mementos from Waylon's long and very successful career. I've always liked outlaw country. Some of his gold and silver records were on the wall. His brother was there. He runs the store and the museum, and he talked about how Waylon was good friends with Buddy Holly. He even said if Buddy Holly hadn't passed away in that tragic helicopter crash, that Littlefield would have been like Nashville. This is a little bit about the store there that is the museum. There were some people there from England while I was there, so it's kind of one of those places where if you know it's there and you're interested in the music, it does attract visitors. Here's one of Waylon's old jackets. There's a lot of great artwork there. It's pretty flat out there in the Panhandle. You got Littlefield, Brownfield, level land. And he had this room loaded up with a lot of interesting stuff. A little bit more about the surrounding area here. I thought this was interesting. It showed some of the outlaws, including Chris Christopherson. He happened to be wearing a Rolling Stones shirt. Interesting how a lot of these stars knew each other. And there was a cool shirt that I picked up while I was there. Here's a concert poster of the Highwaymen. Again, here's that water tower. This shows some of the other mementos from his long career. Definitely farm country out there. And here's the map. Littlefield's to the left-hand side. Another train. I love trains. And there's plenty of them out there. And there's James Jennings, Waylon's brother. And a well-run store. Here's some folks from England talking to Mr. Jennings. And while I was there, of course, I had to pick up a t-shirt. It was really a great experience.